Hello, hello. Uh, I'm going to be diving right in. I am already like 40 minutes late. 4 minutes, 40 minutes after the assigned time. Well, this stuff happens. Uh, yeah, unfortunately, there isn't going to be the usual few minutes wait, like 5 minutes, about 5 minutes wait for the starting soon screen. It's just like about 30 seconds. I'm going to be jumping right into the game now because there there is a lot to do, and I would like to show my progress in the main scenario quest. Uh yeah, yeah. I think it would be good, and I did become slightly impatient. Uh, oh, what was it? Two. I think it was 2 days ago. About 2 days ago, and I continued with the dungeon. No, not dungeon. It was a fight with the. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of their group. Oh, also, this is my second character. Surprise. Uh, but I will be playing as this character later on. Uh, but I am focused on playing as Joanna because they have a lot more progress, and you can actually see that they are moving towards the end of Heaven's Sword. Oh, that's so cool! But also kind of scary at the same time. This image here. Yeah. I do know that for a fact, I have actually done this. I'm not just saying it. I know for a fact that I like to show all of my characters at least once. I might be able to show my introverted character sometime soon. Uh, but yeah, the uh, mm, there is more to her than just being an introverted character. But yeah. Uh, wouldn't that be pretty relatable? Like, when you're playing this game, it's cool to have one character that is different to another character. I'm just thinking. So, I get the feeling that for every person who plays this game, or at least like most people who play this game, like to have about 2 characters. And they have different personalities. One character is the type who wants to be around a lot of people and be around friends a lot of the time. And then there could be another character who is happy to be in a quieter space, who is happy to have either just be by themselves and progress with the story, or they have a very small, close-knit group of friends. There could be about 1 or 2 friends. 3 friends, perhaps? I am basically gone. I am basically on the same page as one of my good friends. We have created 4 characters. And okay, I may not mention who it is, but we do play Final Fantasy XIV a lot, and we do be part. I just realized what I was saying. And the 2 of us are part of a group that is so... well, it would be considered a community. It is a really large community of dogs. Yeah. So, if I were to be honest, I have created... I'm talking about right from the start up till now, I have probably created about 7 characters. Though, due to a change in my account and the change of server and the change of the character's appearance. I say characters, like the characters that I play as now. Not just this character, but the 3 characters I have. It has been reduced. So, this character here has gone through about 4 different changes. And this is the final. This is pretty much the final look. Unless by chance I do happen to adjust their appearance again. This is pretty much what I like the most. And for the other 2 characters, for Jonah, he just stays Slay. He just stays the way he is. And I haven't even thought about changing his appearance at all. He just looks good. He's my boy. Okay. The 3rd character. I will be getting to this quest, don't worry. The last character actually has the appearance of my 2nd character, like way back, like years ago when I started playing. years ago. I say years ago. It's been probably 3 years. I think it's reaching 3 years. And she has the appearance of my 2nd character. Kind of like, it kind of reminds me of reincarnation. Like, I don't know. They're not the same person. They're not the same character, but they do have the same appearance. It's like, same appearance, but different personality and different name, different story they have. But anyway, the 3rd character is rather down to earth, quiet, not really wanting to make a lot of friends. They are the kind of character who want to find their own place to live and just be happy by theirself or with, like, as I mentioned earlier, they would be the type of person who would be happy to be by themselves or be in a small group. Meanwhile, this character is the opposite. Okay, well, we can keep going. Do you have any thoughts on what I have just spoken on? No pressure though. I just like I just thought, you know, I said a lot. But I do hope that you are doing well. To those who are watching this stream. Tataru! I love Tataru! Oh, Joanna. Just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. Okay. It is all good. If you would like to lurk and watch the stream, sit back and relax and grab something that will help you to feel more comfy, more comfortable, and if you need to grab a snack or or a drink, something to help you to feel hydrated, yeah, feel free to do so. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and yeah, I will understand if you need to leave at some point during the stream, but you are welcome to stay as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that sandwich did wonders for me. The way I said sandwich, oh my goodness. I had a bacon and egg with cheese sandwich. It is a good brunch meal, which is a combination of breakfast and lunch. Okay. Wait for Tataru at the Diamond Forge. Alright. At some point I am gonna need to adjust the HUD layout. Not for here, I've managed to do that already, and I showed one of my friends the layout. But for my other characters, I need to adjust it because the my hands are gesturing. Because the layout is a bit of a mess. To be honest, I need to like straighten it up. I need to adjust the sizes. Yeah. Well, there is one thing I'm thankful for. I managed to adjust the graphics, display, sound, I managed to adjust like a whole lot of the settings, so it will be easier for my laptop. Yeah, because well, yeah. I suppose I have spoken about that a few times. How I'm saving up for a desktop PC. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I said that and I just it sounded like I said nong. I don't even know why. I might read that sentence again. Okay. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties. But as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Right, everyone. Ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. Oh? Oh? Hehehe. Oh? What is it? What has happened? There, all finished. The warrior overlights every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Joanna. All in good time. Aha! Found you. I'm just rolling with this. I don't really sound like them, but you know, I'm just trying. Hmm. Overlord wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on. We have everything you need. No sense in no sense in keeping everyone waiting. Oh man, I'm having fun with this. It might have something to do with the music and the progress. Family!
We're here! Did we miss anything?
Family!
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Oh, yeah, I might just let it play. Yeah. As you were saying.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Alizé. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Sorry, I was just adjusting the volume a bit.
Tataru, are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco. God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her. Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could. though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. Ah, but I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance.
Oh my
I came to warn
gosh.
Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new.
Girl,
Something
you're breaking my
reckless.
heart.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his
Not
claws.
really, but like, gosh.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belthar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin
I
possibly have
empathise.
to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard.
I love
Explain the
Mikote.
situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy.
But I'm still serious
Karin,
about this
Cryle,
conversation.
I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
I guess those are... Oh. Yeah. Oops. I pressed the wrong key. Alright. At some point, I will need to... It might actually happen during this stream. At some point I am gonna need to adjust again the items that I have in my inventory. I think I'm going this way. And in this quiet moment, I have something to say. Wait. So, I received another follower recently. So, thank you, Gaming Spinosaurus, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I am more surprised about this sort of stuff happening to find out that there are certain people, gosh, no, I shouldn't say that, certain streamers who I've chosen to follow, and they have ended up following me back. And like, I'm so I'm at a loss for words in a good way. I'm so happy. But actually laugh. I'm getting closer to 50. Okay. I think that's about it. Yeah. Thank you. I feel like I feel like there's more good things happening recently. I mean, like, in particular, with my streams and being able to find some streamers who have similar interests to me. It's so good. And the one thing that I have been hoping for is that I would continue to stream, though the progress may be a little slow. I am not giving up. I know at some point in the past, I may not speak a lot about this, but there was just this one thought I had which seems to connect. So, at some point in the past, when I was at the beginning of my streaming, I wasn't entirely sure where this was gonna go. I I'm pretty sure that I had less awareness because of the situation with my laptop. Like, I wasn't really sure just how long my laptop would keep going and keep working really well. And who exactly would be liking my streams? I don't know. It is a lot to think about, but that is probably the short version. But like, I do feel like I'm doing much better than when I started. Okay. I am going there. Okay, so I think this goes to Querthus. Yeah. I have discovered that it's true. A good way to I'm thinking of the word. The good a good way to welcome in more members to my stream isn't just me streaming. It is also going to other streams and being friendly. And that has honestly been something that has helped me. I do understand that for a lot of my streams, I've probably gained a bunch of followers, but I think the process has been sped up a little more by talking to some people outside of streaming. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. And this is why I think of myself as an ambivert. I have moments where I'm just like wanting to be where it is. Actually, no. A lot of the time, I like to be where it's quiet. But when I am around friends, it feels like I am gaining some energy too. Yeah. Honestly, there are a bunch of ways to gain some energy. Eating the right kind of food, hydrating, spending some time with friends who are going to be... How do I word this? Spending time with friends who can help bring out the good, to like help bring out some fun times. And at the same time can help you feel relaxed. Another one could be playing games that you really like. There's many more. Many more ways. Alright, I I have a job here. Okay. Looks like I'm going to Ishgard. Just put that up in the corner so I can see it. Wow. Oh. I guess it shows on the map when you can... when you're in the area. Shows the... Yeah, it shows the gate. And then a bit of the path. But as soon as you are part of the... as soon as you reach past the gate, it will show Ishgard. This is so funny. Could there be... I'm sorry, buddy. I'll invite you back later on. I need a bird that's a bit faster. How is the stream going for you at the moment? I do get the feeling that I don't need to adjust the sound. It is the same. Or at least it's really close to the same as last time when I was streaming this game. The settings here, that's been adjusted. That's adjusted. Yeah. And yeah, for this stuff it's pretty much off, normal, low, but as I have been advised by one of my friends, I should have the settings lower for the time that I will be streaming from my laptop. Until I buy a desktop PC. Oh, just a moment. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I haven't noticed a great change in a bad way. It still looks good. Right. And check. Yeah, I think we're good. Cool. Cool. Nice. Well, since we are back here, I am going to temporarily change into another outfit. Yeah, it's just temporary. It'll help them to feel more warm. It looks kind of funny with the pants there. Oh, wait. There we go. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, dude. Ah. I wonder who I could be talking to in the quest here. Well, it's either going to be Lucia or Sir Imeric. Greetings, warrior of light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Imeric. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me... Oh, hey. Hey. We're talking here. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Nod. I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handler that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Joanna, pray accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Let's go! Drink a bit of water. Oh, that reminds me. I need to show my new wind up. Oh, she's so cute. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. I will show her for a moment. Oh, look at her! Oh, yeah, that's close. So good. Okay, I'm done. Oh yeah, it's a judgment. Mm. Mm. Yes. meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the public's book of statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Thus, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Alright. Just for a bit. Is he gonna do the thing? Okay, landing first. I guess not. Wait, you mean we're going in here? Wait, up here? I'm confused. No, let's not go here. Oh, okay. Feels weird to go in there now. When I'm playing as this character, it feels weird. But as my other character, not as weird because, like, well, a lot of people know what happened in the story. But I won't give a spoiler. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Joanna? You may see a familiar face. A familiar face, you say? Joanna, oh girl, how wonderful to see you. I'm sorry. I had a moment. And so I'm Rick too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honorat. We shall soon be on our way, monsieur. A brief summary, if you will. Oh right, there was a full stop in between that. Yes, Lord Commander. That is something you should not take out of context. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a gull. I mean, to an imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Ronkel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You and me both, old girl. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. No. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Onawa's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old girl. Off to Gridania with you. Well, you know, that might be his way of not being too friendly. It's like, yeah, he certainly sees this warrior of light character as a friend, but I think because he calls us old girl or old boy, something like that, must mean that he's not trying to be too friendly. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Ah, of course. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. Just saving the home point for the place that we are at. That says more than just that says more than just I. It is we. The characters can have a choice of whether they would like to set the home point for like a place to go home to, or it could be more like, oh, if the character has fainted, then it could be a nearby place. Yeah. I think a lot. I think of a lot. Okay. Gradania. Okay. I might have to wait a bit till I can go there and change back into this. It'll take a moment. Sorry, I need to cough. Alright, I'm back. Continuing. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when first I laid eyes upon it. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? I agree. Good location. Yes, of course. 'Tis like we are at the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Take the shortcut. that is in front of the Conjurer's Guild. I always feel nostalgic whenever I hear the music and I see the environment of Gridania. It is the place where it all began for me. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it is the place that this game began for me and a bunch of my friends, who I still see, who I still talk to, even though it's not quite as much as it used to be. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you please. And the Lumminson party as well. I had hoped to slip in unannounced, unnoticed. But I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Imric. I just had a memory. I mean, I don't like her as much now, but I used to have a big crush on her. And Joanna, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Happy sounds. Lady Joanna, I was glad to hear from Rio that the missing scions have now been found. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Friends.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gir Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
It's okay. You can speak.
Indeed, Elder Seetsia. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies laboured to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks.
I cannot do their
Gridania
voices
welcomes your
justice.
assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
Honestly, amazing voice acting they have. Not.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Oh, cool. Cool. Just wanted to check that for a moment. Here, have an umbrella. Wait. There we go. No, not that one. Okay. Alright. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. So I broke. Master Alphinaud, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Joanna for serving as our escort before our duties called her away. I also wish to thank our Dominali. Yes, you can come out of hiding. It's okay. You can talk to them. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies, as sorry, I had a moment. That's why there was pause. No apologies are necessary, Miss Yugiri. Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seated to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Imric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall find... Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papalymo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Fair enough. And we're going back there anyway. Glad I didn't attune to the Aetheryte here. I did remember that at some point I will need to check the job quest for dancer. Nice. Okay. Welcome back, Joanna. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak of it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. My gosh. I feel that. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. That is a good meal there. I like this one. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Hello. Hello, lurker. Welcome in. There's a possibility that there are some other viewers, but I haven't noticed because I'm only looking at the game and my phone screen. Ah, you are returned from the council. But what of Elfinord? Did some other matter require his attention? Goodness me. Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Grail. How's Nago going? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Totoro is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap, you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing... to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial court between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Gallian Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a work of tunnels beneath Belsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shed a shadow of a shinobi with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kyle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Levelos? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Joanna? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. I was just Hydrating. Okay. Just drinking some water. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's War, and I shall be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. So, I have a question. Not really sure if it's going to be answered, but I'll still ask. Would you prefer that I read the dialogue, or should I just let it play? For the parts that are not voiced. I would be okay with voicing the dialogue, but I think I would prefer a little more to not. I'm thinking perhaps for an option that's in between, I might just speak without having to, like, hurry too much. Yeah, I might. I'm thinking of choosing the third option, which is like, yeah, it could still be voiced, but I won't be putting much effort into it. I'll just have my usual talking voice. Okay. Check that. Oh. Okay, cool. I can just... Yeah. Alright, so one has worked. The second has worked. Thankfully. Okay. That still works. Good. What do these look like? Okay. I'm glad I mentioned this earlier. My inventory is full, so I need to make some adjustment. I need to reduce. I guess in particular that would be make some reduction. Alright. Okay. At this point, I think I just want to have the recommended gear on, and whatever I really don't need, I'm going to sell. Like, if it's really useful, I'm going to keep it. I don't know about the bag here. I think it would be pretty similar to when I have stored items and clothing, like crafted items, and yeah, just all of the stuff that I own. I know some of it is unsellable. And some of it... No. Well, like, most of it can be useful. And then there is the extra stuff. The extra stuff would be what I sell. Okay. Before I get to that, I do need to check the outfits that I have currently. Pretty sure this already has the recommended. Oh, I forgot to save that. Whoops. Okay. Equip. It has recommended gear there. Alright. My mage probably already has... Yeah, that is set up. Arcanist. Yeah. Archer. Yes, that is saved. Oh yeah. Yeah. That. Yeah. And that. That one is probably in the middle of glamoring. I do have a set outfit for this job here as rogue. But at the moment, they're only wearing the boots and the gloves. So, I'm not sure where it's gone. I don't know. Anyway, next one. That. Oh, yeah, sure. That works too. Okay, cool. So I know there are certain items that can probably be purchased later on that I currently have. And yeah, that has recommended gear, yeah. Okay. I just had a thought. If there's anybody in the chat who plays this game, and you are level 50, I mean, it might still work, but I'm thinking about trading. I'm thinking about trading some items. I feel really weird about selling them because they're very valuable. But to give items to a friend, that would be really nice. That would be really cool. Like, if there's a chance that somebody who I am friends with who plays this game and doesn't have many items that are in the Paladin and well, so far that is in the Paladin job. And Red Mage. Yeah. And Dragoon. It is likely that the items that I would like to trade would be a level that is lower than what I currently have here. So it could be like level 40, level... yeah, somewhere between level 40 and level 50. Yeah. But I will see how much room that I can make and still keep those items. I'm not even going to use them. Like, the items that are below that are below 50. I know there are particular jobs in this game which are going to be lower level, but yeah. I do have this list set in... oh, well, I will need to change these two. So, other than these four, everything else is in order of level. It is also in order of favorites. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Okay. Well, try that on. Oh, it's kind of nice. Looks like it's offering some good protection, and I like the colors. There's so much room for the offhand shields. Still those. There's... I think it's still okay. Alright. On my way to Hawthorne Hut. Oh, Joanna, there you are. Come, Ameriso's spire awaits. I don't care how that is pronounced. Okay, no. Saying that is a bit mean. I just don't know. Some words I don't know how to pronounce. That's the point. It's not so much that I don't care, it's more like I kind of struggle. Some I know how to pronounce and others I don't. Goodness me. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to get set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Avenant. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papademo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. Yeah. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Thank you for the look. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Greetings, my friends. Oh, Pippin! Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honour it is to stand at your side. It has been a minute. It's been a while. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Report. What? Seven hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. It's so different in my voice, my goodness. So the Griffin has made his move? Someone has... And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colours. Impossible. We gave no such order. course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending them weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Joanna, we must make for the wall at once. What, just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that. Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Huh. I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. Slay. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the navigator guide us through the storm. Almost done. Oh. What the heck is going on? Oh well, thank you for the lurk. I'm gonna work through this. Forward, comrades. Comrades. I just remember. This is such a serious time, and why am I having such a funny memory at this time? Oh gosh. Time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Whoa. Just a moment. I'm going to drink some water again. Alright, I think I'm good. Forward. Alright. Onwards. From what Pepalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Scale the wall? Okay. Note that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a way through to the griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I will pray that we have enough time. I said the wrong word in there, but still. Still makes sense. Oh man. Okay. I'm looking for a power up food at the moment. Wow. I need to reorder some of these, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Okay. Well, she has a good meal now. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay. What do we have here? Hmm. How much was it again? 230, okay. There must be something else. Oh. Okay, that that brings it up to 220. Alright. 225. Oh. Hmm. Oh my goodness. That that does not have a lot. Okay. So higher than 150. More likely. So that one. Ooh, okay, it's close. I don't like this one. Need to change it. Neck. Oh well, there you go. We are set. Yippee! Let's go. Ah, yes. This place, this location. Oh wait, technically it's another location. Same, what's the word? same company, same organization. I don't know. I cry about that. The question is, would they actually be able to send those tombstones to me? It hasn't worked for a bunch of duties. My goodness. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. Ooh. It's effective. Press the wrong one. Oops. Oh, press the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was close. Dang. Sheesh. Alright. Almost there. Alright. Oh, perfect! That was so smooth! Let's go. I love when I can just press the keys that are on the same bar. So good. Excuse me. I don't like this. Alright. So we're collecting a bunch of keys. Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, going the right way. Cool. Thank you, sir. Well, that's what, that is what the Scion Marauder does. They just stand in front of me. Okay. Oh. Ouch. I just had a passing thought. I won't say it. It's not the right place. That. That is what happens. For some weird reason, I cannot carry more tombstones. Homestones. Yeah. I think that's different. So there's... I'm confused. Oh my gosh, what? What are these? Oh, damn. I misclicked. Oh, well. I am glad that is done. Oh, okay. That is a... that's a lot. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Let's go. And there is more somewhere. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, okay. Yep. Alright. I got this. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep, good. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Ah, okay. Ah, yes. Alright. Ouch. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Didn't even give me time to move. Okay. That's just great. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is this? So many spiders. Oh, like Magitech slashers. Oh my gosh, that was close. Let's go. Oh. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Wait, what does that mean? Eh. I won't think too much about that. Not the delay. What is that about anyway? Oh, it didn't click. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. Okay, it's good now. Cool. Cool. Alright. Well, it does look like it's getting to the end of it. Sorry, I'm very focused. may I may chat a little more after this, after the duty. And I might need to turn on the fan. Just at a distance. That's weird. Oh no! No! My goodness. Well, thank you everyone for watching this stream. I feel like the temperature just went up and my OBS was having troubles. Honestly, that sometimes that takes a bit of a hit. So what happened was my OBS was disconnected for about a minute and then it needed to reconnect. I could keep going, but that would mean this is in 2 parts. And you know what, I might just make it through this duty at the moment, and then I will get ready to finish. Still not going to take back what I said. It's the part about thank you for being here. Like, yeah. Even if I'm not doing too well at making conversation. Oh gosh. Again. Again. Why? Why? Well, I look forward to finishing the duty, so the motion isn't as fast. It's so weird. I'm sure that I have the settings right. And I am reconnecting again. I'm pretty sure that some of it was missed. Damn. Just when it was beginning to get interesting. I'm so sorry, everyone. Of course. Of course. It was him. Honestly, I don't think my laptop can handle this at the moment. The laptop cannot handle the heat that is going on at the moment. So I'm not really sure when this is going to automatically end and then try and reconnect again. Weird time to end, but yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry some of it has been scuffed. Like, I cannot lie about that. I know of people who talk about there being scuff, and it is not close to this. I'm sorry to say that, but what has happened today would be considered scuffed. Anyway, really, I appreciate everybody watching this stream, and hopefully for the next streams they will go better. Yeah. I will be playing Minecraft on I'm playing my Minecraft tomorrow, but it's just going to be in my Discord. And then I will be playing a game which is going to be easier than this game. It's going to be nicer to my laptop. But anyway, I will see you next time. If I don't see you next time, then I hope that what you have planned for the next time I stream, I hope it goes well for you, and you find some enjoyment in what happens. Okay, bye bye. I don't know if there's anybody that I can see. I can raid. I'm exhausted.